The year is 2025, and with AI, the internet, smartphones, and social media, it is easier than ever to get rich and make money online. Everybody has a different path to wealth, but our end goal is ultimately all the same. So today, I will be breaking down every single way people get rich, from the classic method that still works to the brand new trends that make millionaires overnight. Alright, so starting out, number one, we have the 9-to-5 worker. This is the traditional path. It is the longest and also the boringest, but it's also the safest routes. It's very simple. You trade your time for a paycheck, you work your way up the corporate ladder, or if you're a blue collar, you increase your salary by working more hours or asking for a raise. And hopefully when you stack enough savings to retire at the ripe age of 59 and a half, and hopefully you're not dead by then or replaced by a robot. Because in 2025, in the age of AI, nothing is guaranteed. So with this one, I will be categorizing its risk as low. Alright, so for number two, we have the inheritor. This is probably the easiest and laziest method, because it's not even a method. You literally don't do anything. You just gotta pray to God or the universe that before you come into this world, you did enough good deeds in your past life to be born into rich. And some people in this category don't even realize how lucky they are, because that's all they've ever known their entire lives. And for this one, I will be categorizing its risk as none. Because if you're lucky, you literally won't have to take any sort of risk whatsoever. Coming in at number three, we have the entrepreneur. This is for all the dreamers, crazy people, and psychos out there who can't stand taking orders. Whether that's starting a business or a company, it has to be scalable. If it can't grow past you, you didn't build a business. You built yourself another job. And the upside is its income potential is practically unlimited. But the downside and the risk is also unlimited. Most businesses fail. 90% of businesses fail within the first 1 or 2 years. But if you're the one that makes it past the failing stage, the sky is the limit. And for this one, I will be categorizing its risk as high, because most businesses fail within the first 1 or 2 years, and the few who win will rewrite the rules. Alright, so coming in at number four, we have the gambler. Guys, this is for all the degenerates, casinos, sports betting, meme coins, YOLO options plays, the dream of turning $1,000 into $100,000 overnight. It's just very unrealistic, but hey, sometimes it happens once in a blue moon. But for every winner, there's 100 bodies down there crawling back to zero. And the house always wins in the long run. And for this, I'll be categorizing its risk as extreme, because you might win once in a while, but in the long run, the house always wins. Alright, so coming in at number five, we have the Onlyfans route. What better industry to get into in this modern age than to capitalize on men's lust, which is practically the biggest industry in the entire world. OnlyFans practically generates a bigger profit margin than Nvidia, Apple, and Microsoft. Believe it or not, while this route seems lucrative, the average OnlyFans model only makes $150 a month. That's worse than a shift at McDonald's. These numbers you see online are massively inflated by the top creators like Sophia Rain and others. But if you do manage to break into the top tier or have real online influence, you could easily crack millions. And if you do find someone who's horny or desperate enough, the rest is history. Also, if you're an OnlyFans manager, you can also make a substantial amount of money in this industry. For this, I will be categorizing its risk as medium. Huge upside potential, but most never make it past the average. Alright, so coming in at number six, we have the crypto believer. Guys, crypto is the religion of the modern age. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. Whatever your barber says is the next big thing. Every cycle of 4 years can create millionaires. And with every cycle, it can also wipe someone's entire life savings out. One bull run and you're flexing a Lambo, and the next, you're selling it for gas money. Volatility, rug pulls, scams, money laundering, it's like gambling but with better marketing. So for this, I will be categorizing its risk as high. Fortunes are made and lost in one cycle. Alright, so coming in at number seven, it is being the best at what you do. This is probably the hardest, but also the most respectable route. Whether it's being an athlete, a surgeon, a lawyer, a YouTuber, or a gamer, or a businessman, etc. If you're in the top 1% of your field, the money will come to you. So instead of trying to be the jack of all trades, sometimes it is best and most efficient if you dedicate your entire time and energy into one specific field. The archer who shoots one arrow at a time will always be more accurate than the archer who shoots 3 arrows at a time. And I know it's brutal, it takes years of consistency, dedication, discipline, ambition, but the payoff is practically generational. If you take a look at LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Floyd Mayweather, Mr. Beast, Kai Cenat, Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye, what do they all have in common? They're all in the top 0.01% of their field, and by doing that, they have created generational wealth. And even if you shoot for the stars, you can still land on the moon. So for this, I'll be categorizing its risk as high. Years of sacrifice with no guarantees, but the massive upside potential if you do make it. Alright, so last but not least, coming in at number 8, the illegal method. This includes everything from drug dealing, scamming, to money laundering, to major organized crime like trafficking, black diamonds, piracy, etc. In my opinion, this is also the worst and riskiest route you can take, because not only do you have to watch your back for the feds, you also have to look over your shoulders for enemies and backstabbers along the way. Sure, the money comes fast and easy, but so do the consequences. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So for this, I'll be categorizing its risk as extreme. Alright, so there you have it, guys. What is the best way to get rich in 2025? Honestly, it all depends on you. If you want a safe and steady route, just climb the corporate ladder. If you want freedom, try to build a business. If you're bold, maybe try crypto or starting your own business. And if you're lucky, well, being an inheritor doesn't hurt you either. But if you go illegal, just know every shortcut has its own consequences. In the end, everyone has different paths, but our end goal is all the same. Some people get a head start, some people move faster, while others take the long route. But as long as you keep moving forward, you're still in the game. And this is Economics, and as always, stay safe out there.